Good evening, and we begin tonight with the deadly hurricane on the move, a Category 4, winds reaching 140 miles an hour. Tonight, authorities already issuing warnings right here in the U.S. The hurricane bringing drenching rain, powerful wind gusts, and a dangerous storm surge in the Caribbean. Flash floods already in Jamaica, people struggling to push cars through the fast-rising waters. Across Haiti, warnings of possible devastation to come, and just look at the size of Hurricane Matthew tonight. And from the space station this evening, this image just in, the eye of the storm so perfectly formed there. Ginger Z has the new models here, the possible tracks as this now heads toward the U.S. next. But first, ABC's Lindsay Davis in Haiti.
Tonight, Hurricane Matthew already deadly and closing in on Haiti.
The wind just started to pick up. The rain's getting harder.
Now packing 140-mile-per-hour winds, at one point the strongest Atlantic hurricane in nearly a decade. But it's the storm's slow speed, moving at just 7 miles per hour, that makes it so dangerous. We made our way into Haiti today from the neighboring Dominican Republic. The outer bands are already starting to bring heavy rain, and the worst of the storm is still hours away. Parts of the island could see more than 3 feet of rain, potentially triggering deadly mudslides. Making matters worse, 6 years after the disastrous earthquake of 2010 that left more than 200,000 people dead, more than 50,000 people here are still living in makeshift shelters.
As we know, we're not really prepared for the type of hurricane, but we're doing the best that we can.
And at this orphanage outside of Port-au-Prince, they've boarded up the windows and moved their more than 60 children to the second floor. The storm has already killed at least 4 across the region. In Cuba, the U.S. military has already evacuated 700 military family members from Guantanamo Bay. This man warns residents to evacuate. Long lines are forming for food and supplies. Worshippers of this church pray they'll be spared. And with odds increasing for a landfall in the U.S. later this week, states of emergency have already been declared from Florida to North Carolina.
And we won't gamble with people's lives and the livelihood of many people up and down the coast.
David, the entire region is bracing for what is being described as life-threatening rain. We're talking about potentially 40 inches of rain, which could be devastating for people who are still living here in some homes that are rather fragile, homes that will offer very little protection. It's going to be a long 24 hours ahead, David.
All right, Lindsay, you and the team stay safe tonight in the